as by the end of Adventure Time, Finn the human has already confronted his arch-nemesis, the Lich, multiple times. The Lich being Adventure Time's cosmic concept of the inevitable death of all things. An eldritch being born of a catalyst comet, similar to Finn, except exemplifying the ultimate evil and wielding the power to bring doom to the entire planet. The Lich can peek into alternate dimensions as well as create whole worlds to trap others within. Its conjured black flames are enough to bring down an entire citadel through plague and destruction. With the power to end all life on Earth as we know it, the Lich has still lost to Finn on numerous occasions. And this isn't just due to Finn's quick thinking and exceptional combat prowess, but the planet-busting potentials Finn wields himself. As the owner of the Nightsword, a blade empowered with the essence of Hunson Abadir, the soul-sucking lord of evil and demon ruler of the Nightosphere, Hunson Abadir is an all-powerful being comparable to actual gods like Orgalord that predate time itself. And not only does Hunson claim to rival these deities in power, Finn has already proven his ability to damage beings like Orgalord even before receiving the buff from the Nightsword, bringing his physical potential to even grander heights than before. The Nightsword is also capable of slashing open portals to the Nightosphere, a separate plane of hellish reality, entirely full of evil demons and monsters with no escape, or conjuring long-range chains that can not only hold down and restrict powerful foes, it instills debilitating buffs to their physical stats according to percentage, meaning the chain's nerf scales to its target, no matter how much stronger they are, which can make all the difference against world-ending Lovecraftian gods. Finn the human has not only endured multiple severe blows from the old gods and lived to tell the tales, he's also extremely durable to elements like fire, ice, or electricity, shaking off status effects like burn, freeze, shock, and even more dangerous setbacks like toxins or having his soul absorbed. His immunity to these things are either built from outright experience, such as dating Flame Princess and therefore having a tolerance to heat, or powers he gains from drinking things like the Sacred Spring that bring immunity to electricity strong enough to vaporize entire boats in seconds. Even after having his legs broken, Finn is barely phased and tells the person that broke it, quote-unquote, whatever. Through training with the gumball robot Rattleballs, Finn learns to wield the sword masterfully and adapt reflexively to opponents' attacks in order to counter their weaknesses or take advantage of the environment around him. Finn's senses are heightened to the maximum as well, thanks to days of being trapped in the halls of Egress, where Finn was completely blind and had to survive and fight without sight. Finn's also exceptional just at multiple different fighting styles, raising his battle IQ to the highest degree by undergoing ice ninja training and also becoming a full-fledged wizard with chaotic control over magic. And on top of all of his own combat abilities comes Jake the dog, Finn's quote-unquote hidden inventory replacement. Jake is a shapeshifter who is able to stretch or contort his body to take the form of any size or shape that's required. Jake can transform different parts of his body into weapons, means of escape, or protecting Finn, even just outright splitting himself into smaller duplicates that all have minds of their own. Using two minds instead of one, Jake and Finn's adaptability and battle intelligence become significantly multiplied, as the two of them are great at synchronizing their attacks or plans with little to no preparation beforehand. And while Jake may not wield the power to confront planetary threats like Finn does, his shape-shifting powers allow him to regenerate large injuries after a short duration, and Jake has even survived having the Lich's death mist poured directly down his throat. Jake's overall utility for Finn is extremely significant in an all-out 1v1 battle. That's if we consider Jake a weapon for Finn though, because I would not blame you for not wanting to include Jake in Finn's power estimations, as then the fight technically isn't a real one-on-one. But that being said, even on his own, Finn the human is deflecting straight up lightning bolts from the Ice King without flinching, with all the natural acrobatics to parkour across cities and scale large towers without any effort. Finn the human clearly fits all the criteria necessary to fight an anime. A reminder that we should never underestimate a character just based on where they came from. Honestly, a pretty important life lesson as a whole, really.